Welcome to Rise and Shine Daily Business Tech Boost with me, Charlie Latham. If you're a small business owner looking to simplify technology and get real, actionable advice from someone with 35 years of IT experience, you're in the right place. Every episode, I'll dive into tools and systems like email, CRM, marketing and tracking, and break them down into bite-sized tips you can use right away. Your time is valuable, so let's get straight to the point. It's time to work smarter, not harder. Rise and Shine at your daily dose of business tech inspiration with me, Charlie Latham. Episode 361, the importance of using a virtual private network. Really important stuff, a VPN. I'm sure you've all heard of it, and I'm not sure whether it makes a lot of sense. I know when I first started out all those years ago, VPNs didn't exist. It just wasn't a thing. So when they started coming out, it was a bit of a learning curve for me as to what is a VPN? How does it work? What do we use it for? So a VPN it's a critical business tool. There you go. I'm going to start with that one. What it does is it encrypts traffic between your device and the internet. And it also acts as a bit of an air gap between your device and the internet. So when you set up a VPN, what you do is you say connect to, and it'll ask you what country you want to connect to and where in the country you want to connect. So in my case, let's say I'm going to say connect in Australia. It finds a server. There are dedicated servers within Australia that it goes out and it creates a connection between my device and that server. My traffic is sent, my data is sent to that server, and that server sort of terminates terminates the connection and then restarts it on the other side and sends it out to wherever I want it to go. The benefit of that, there's a couple of benefits to that yeah, they're good benefits. Sorry, I lost the words that I wanted there. They're great benefits. The benefit is that first of all, my traffic is encrypted, so there is a secure tunnel. People who want to sniff the line, who want to tap into the line and try and read my data to get whatever they can out of it, find it much more difficult. I'm never ever going to say people can never do this, because there are smart bunnies out there, and every time we make a better mousetrap, there's a smarter mouse waiting for us, just waiting to come out of the shadows for us. But what it does is it people who try to sniff the traffic, who try to snoop on the traffic and get things like passwords, usernames, credit card numbers, CVVs, find it that much more difficult because it's encrypted. They have to unencrypt the traffic before they can actually access it and read it. The second thing is that it terminates the traffic on one server and it starts it up again. So you've got this bit of a gap. So if someone wants to try and come back and attack you via the backlink, they get to the VPN and they can't go any further, or it's a lot more difficult to work out which of the connections on that server is your server and that they need to attack. So that's the other benefit of it. The third benefit that most of us will be aware of VPNs for is that it allows us to connect in other regions. And sometimes if you need to access data in another region, it says, no, you're locked out because you're from Australia and you can't access this service in America. You can go and create a VPN connection to an American server, and in most cases, you'll be able to get access to that data. There are some cases that they go, no, that's a VPN, you can't access us. That still happens. That is legit. Now, I use that example of if I'm in Australia and want to access something in America. I actually had it the opposite way around when I was traveling in America and I needed to get back into one of my Australian services. It was a secure service, and they said, no, you're outside of Australia, you can't access this. And when I spoke to them, they said, just set up a VPN connection. We allow VPN connections, so connecting via a VPN and coming through an Australian server. And that's what I ended up doing. I used my VPN to do it. So there are a few things to think about when you're looking for a VPN service. Things like, what are the encryption protocols they use? How secure are they? Do they have a no logs policy? Now that's really important. Some VPN services will actually log your traffic and then sell it on. That's how they make their money. So if you're getting a free service, be really careful about how they're doing it. But no logs policy is really important. And do they have server locations in the major areas? America, UK, Australia? Do you need it in Asia? Where are the server locations? Is this a service that you can use and use it internationally? Make sure that you know these things. Go and do your research. I'm going to put my link in here. NordVPN is who I use. I have found them to be really good and really reliable. They came highly recommended when I was looking at it, and if you get the pricing at the right time, it's a really, really good price as well. Okay, so I've covered what a VPN is and how it works, what it does for you. Covered the things that you need to look for when you're choosing a VPN service. That's the other things, of course. I'm just looking here at my notes. When should you use a VPN? Well, all the time would be one way of putting it. If you don't want to use a VPN all the time, like you're sitting in your home office and you don't need to use a VPN, then don't. You're already secured behind your own router, so 6 of one, half of the other. When you're in public, always turn your VPN on. If you are going to be connecting to a public Wi-Fi network anywhere, like if you're down at the shopping center and you decide you're going to work at the shopping center and they've got free Wi-Fi, turn your VPN on. Use your VPN to connect to the internet. People do sniff and try to hack in via the public VPNs. If you're sitting at the airport and you want to use the airport's VPN, use a VPN. So basically, as soon as you leave the house, I would recommend using a VPN to access your data. It is just that much more secure. You can absolutely get VPN software for your phone, and that's the other thing you should consider when you're looking for a VPN service is, do they have phone clients? Do they have the software that runs on phones? The apps that run on phones, and do they run on your phone? Do they run on your not only Android and iPhone, but do they run on your version of Android or iOS that you're running? It's becoming more and more of a thing these days, I'm finding. Okay, so what do you guys think? Do you use VPNs? Have you used VPNs? What do you know about them? What didn't you know about them that you learned from this? What more can I tell you about it? Would it help if I gave a bit of a demo of it? Let me know. I'd love to know where the questions are. Leave comments wherever you are watching or listening to this video. You can send me a DM via any of our social media channels. You can join our locals community, askcharlieletham.locals.com, and join the conversation there. If you can remember to like this video, subscribe to the channel, ring the notification bell, I'd really love that as well. And tomorrow we're going to be talking, well, we might be talking about business IP. I'll see how I feel about that one tomorrow. See you guys. Hey there, thanks so much for tuning in to Rise and Shine, your daily business tech boost. I hope today's episode gave you some actionable insights that will make your business tech work smarter for you. If you found value, be sure to subscribe, leave a review, and share it with other small business owners who could use a daily boost. For more tips, tools, and resources, visit www.askcharlieletham.com. Until next time, keep rising, keep shining, and let's make tech simple together.